Hi there Wargamers, Dan, DeathBringa Cain here, bringing you another episode of my Kings of War vlog. This time it's episode 11 and it's continuing with my Empire Dust Army, and to do this episode I'm going to be concentrating on a couple of unit of mummies and a regiment or a horde. I think it's a horde anyway, of the Worm Riders. Now we'll go onto the left obvious ones first. We'll start with the Worm Riders. Now, I decided to I found these on Reaper's website, and I decided to order 3 packs of them. It's some snake dudes. So let's get one open and have a look at them. Now these are technically supposed to be like a large cavalry unit. But I decided that I wanted a because I didn't like the Games Workshop Sepulchre Stalkers, whatever they call it, those large cobra things, due to the fact of how long actually the base was that it took up and things like that. So I decided these guys would fit the bill nicely. So got some snake men. So they're slithering along the battlefield. So let's zoom in a bit further so you can actually try and see this. There we go, that's better. Nice detail. No, unfortunately, there's only 2 poses, so I might have to try and bend these into shape a bit, so to make them a bit more varied. But I could always alter the paint scheme slightly to make them more individual. So that's one guy with his things. Now, unfortunately, due to how the base is, I think I'm going to have to work that into my base, because I think trying to cut that off will not provide very much of a stable footing to actually glue the model to the actual base. So we've got another one here, mouth open, snarling type thing. Huge sword, and scaly body there. Oh, it's crocodile-like. Yeah, so it's cat snake, crocodile type thing. Yeah. So we've got 6 of those guys, so 2 of each pose, and I'll see what I'll do there. But next is the mummies. Now, the mummies have got 3 blisters from War Gods. It's from the Mummy Mummy Warrior unit and a Mummy Horde unit. Now there's 10 blister models in each blister, so there's two warrior units. So I'll move them off to the side and we'll crack open this one. These are kind of like armoured mummies, so I thought that'd be rather cool. It's Crocodile Game, in case you wonder. So what we've got here, we've got some bases that we're not going to use, so we'll get rid of those. And we'll have a look at some models. So we've got some shields, so let's zoom in here. There we go, so we've got some interesting shields. I think I'm going to be using the Tomb King shield because I've got quite a lot of those, so as nice as they are, I think I'm going to use my own. That way I can give the Horde ones some shield. So we've got a nice banner bearer here. Now the thing I like about these is they're not just human mummies, they're actually some kind of weird mythical creature as well. So we've got I think we've got eagle heads and dog heads. So it's actually kind of like seems like almost an oriental feel to these guys. Got an interesting banner there, like half a decayed corpse, something like that, or some kind of skeleton thing. Got a drummer mummy there. And then we've got a looks like a beastman mummy with a ram's head. Kind of like a dog guy. Different kind of dog. All are these impressive spears. I think that's another of the same ram. Like an eagle head. And for a change, a human head. And another different posed human head. And another eagle. So I've got 2 of those lots, so 20 of the armoured ones, but I also went for some Mummy Hordes units, so a bit of variation. We've got some different shields, but nice little design. Don't know which way around it's supposed to go, like probably that way. Don't think I'll be using that still. Yeah, all the same design. So these are just kind of like your standard, typical mummies, like head to toe in bandages. So let's have a look what we got. So again, we've still got some mythical beastie type things. So we've got dog head guys, so an Egyptian feel. But these are like more the shambling kind of mummy, and like coming apart at the seams kind of guys. So helps with a nice bit of variation there. And another standard with a kitbash, I think it is. A kitbash kind of weapon. Got for one upside down ankh as well for the beans. Some really nice models. Of course, you got to have the old undead grasping pose, haven't you? More shambling over the head with a nice sword there. And the same guy again, I think there. Then you got another drummer. This time it was more Hapdash, and that another guy. Oh dear, I think we've got quite a lot of this guy clutched his arm, unfortunately, but steadily. Oh no, slightly different. Clutching one with a sword and one without a sword, so it's nicely different. So that's the models, guys. I'm going to go off and build them, and we'll be back in a second when I've got them a bit more, looking a bit more tiny and clean and ready, presentable, ready for painting. Okay guys, back in a bit. Welcome back guys. I've got the models assembled now, so first off we'll have a look at the Worm Riders, which are also the Snake Men. So I've done some weapon swaps on these guys and decided to put them on the base before painting them, so apologies for making it a bit harder to show you because I'm on the bases. So I decided to I didn't like the swords because they'd all be a bit the same and less stand out less as a unit and make them look all the same. So I've built them into the base and with the air drying modelling putty, and changed all the weapons and given the guys who have one arm out a shield. So I've got like 2 on the go with wicked like spear glaive type thing, Kitbash halberd type thing, and this guy with a shield. Decided I was torn between going for like a dark elf shield like this one, or these ones which are like the fantasy orc ones, but after a little conversation of what the community felt, and I've used the very helpful Facebook community for Kings of War fanatics, the overall consensus was the orc shield fit the models better. So this one's got a a really big, dirty cleaver type weapon. Those of you who recognise this from the some of the new Undead stuff from Games Workshop. So that's the first three. Bring you another cleaver kind of guy on the end there. Well, single-handed one, and then I've gone for and I think that's from the Orcs, Black Orc set. Again with the Orcish shield, and then I've gone for a bit of a silly one there. A really big hitty stick there on that guy. So that's the Snakemen guys. I'm going to go off and paint them, but before that I'm going to show you the little bit of grey pumice on the weapon there. I'm going to show you the mummies, so I'll be back in a second with those. Now guys, unfortunately the filming of the mummies didn't take place. I must have forgot to do that bit. So unfortunately we're going to jump straight to the completed shots. But at the end of the day, there's not much different from what you've seen already. Okay guys, sorry about that. On with the show. Welcome back guys. After quite a long break for me, it took me quite a while to decide what I was doing with these fellas. I decided on a desert kind of look, even though the bases are grassy. Figuring the army's coming from the desert to and invading other lands rather than their lands have been invaded, vice versa type thing. So went for a kind of like a desert snake look. Managed to keep the army theme with the shields going. Quite happy with that. Took me a while to decide what I was doing, but in the end I got there. Quite pleased with the results, even though it did take several washes and things before I was on the right track. Probably a lot of unnecessary ones as well, but never mind. Live and learn. So that's that unit. Nicely pivoting there, thankfully. And then I've got the mummies. Decided to base these up into 4 troops. Simply because I probably decided you can't have a horde, so there's no point going for 2 regiments, and there's a possibility I might actually use troops in the end. So really like these ones. Was a bit miffed that I couldn't probably buy. I had to buy 2 unit sets that came with a command each. So I've actually got 3 banners knocking around and 3 musicians, but not the end of the world. Cheaper than buying them individually. Again, I was with because there's a few kind of beastman looking ones, and I was a bit confused what I was going to do with these, but figured just in the end just do it the same as the rest of them, because they're all mummies and they're all kind of don't know if the horde mummies, the ones without the armour, if I'm entirely happy with the number of them there. I hope probably lined it to be more 50-50 probably, because the way I see it, these horde ones are the ones that are regenerating or have been struck down or injured or whatever, but are getting back because of the regeneration rule. So that's them. Quite happy with where this army's going. Should be excuse me. There should be more characters, some bigger things in the next episode. So keep tuned for that. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. And stay tuned for the showcase bit. Just going now. Let's start the music.